Batman vs. Wolverine. It's one of those iconic matchups we all dream about. On one side, we have Batman, the Dark Knight, arguably DC's greatest fighter. On the other, we have Wolverine, Marvel's toughest and deadliest mutant. But in a head-to-head battle, who's really coming out on top? Is it even close? Let's dive in and break it down. Batman's physical abilities. First, let's give Batman his due respect. Bruce Wayne trained his body to reach peak human physical condition and then push beyond that. He can bench press over 1,000 pounds, tear through metal, and knock out metahumans with a single punch. His strength allows him to kick through steel walls, knock down heavily armored enemies, and send people flying with ease. When it comes to comparing Batman with someone like Captain America, it's clear they're both in a similar strength range. Sure, Captain America may edge out a bit stronger, but Bruce isn't far behind. His durability is impressive as well, especially with his reinforced armor. But even without it, Batman has survived attacks from the likes of Wonder Woman, Superman, and Aquaman. In these situations, even though he gets beaten up, he survives. Batman is far faster than an average human, capable of moving so quickly that normal people appear to be in slow motion to him. He can dodge bullets, even at point-blank range or when fired by automatic weapons. This agility allows him to keep up with, and sometimes even outperform, opponents with superhuman abilities. Batman's fighting skills. Now, if there's one area where Batman truly excels, it's in combat skills. He's trained to perfection in every martial art known to man, and even a few alien fighting styles. His ability to switch between fighting styles on the fly allows him to counter any opponent with precision. Batman has fought and defeated some of the best martial artists in the world, including Lady Shiva and Bronze Tiger. Even Karate Kid, who is considered one of the greatest fighters in the DC universe, struggles against him. Assassins like Ra's al Ghul constantly test Batman's limits, but Bruce always rises to the challenge, often fighting while injured and still coming out on top. Batman's arsenal. Batman doesn't rely on brute strength alone. His gadgets and weapons give him a significant edge. From batarangs to explosive devices that can stagger Kryptonians, Batman's utility belt is packed with tools. He has electrical weapons capable of delivering tens of thousands of volts, sonic grenades, knockout gas, and even tear gas that can put down superhumans. His versatility allows him to adapt to nearly any situation, making him one of the most resourceful fighters in the DC universe. Wolverine's powers and abilities. Now let's switch gears and talk about Wolverine. Logan, also known as James Howlett, is one of the most dangerous mutants in the Marvel Universe. Born in the 1800s, he has over a century of experience as a soldier, samurai, and living weapon. But his true power comes from his mutant abilities, superhuman strength, speed, and his unparalleled healing factor. Wolverine's strength allows him to easily tear through metal, snap steel chains, and throw superhumans like Spider-Man and Colossus around. He can lift hundreds of pounds or even a few tons with little effort. Wolverine has also thrown around incredibly strong opponents like Sabretooth and Vision. He's fast enough to keep up with some of Marvel's most agile characters, including Spider-Man, and he's consistently dodged bullets, lasers, and attacks at point-blank range. Where Wolverine really shines is his durability. His skeleton is covered in adamantium, making him nearly indestructible. He's taken hits from the Hulk, survived nuclear explosions, and even come back from complete disintegration. No matter how brutal the fight gets, Wolverine's healing factor ensures that he always bounces back. Wolverine's combat skills. Wolverine may often come across as a brute, but he's far from it. He's a highly skilled fighter, trained in various forms of combat, including martial arts. Logan has fought and defeated some of Marvel's best fighters, such as Captain America, Black Panther, and Iron Fist. His adamantium claws can cut through virtually anything, making him a deadly opponent in close-quarters combat. But what makes Wolverine truly terrifying is his berserker rage. When he taps into this primal state, his power, speed, and aggression go through the roof, overwhelming almost any opponent. In this mode, Wolverine becomes a force of pure destruction, compressing days of non-stop fighting into just minutes or seconds. Batman vs. Wolverine, the breakdown. So, who wins this battle between physical power and skill? Let's look at the key factors. Physical edge. Wolverine has the upper hand in terms of strength, speed, and durability. Even though Batman is in peak physical condition, Wolverine's superhuman abilities and healing factor give him a clear advantage. Logan's adamantium skeleton makes him nearly impossible to hurt, and his healing factor means that even if Batman lands a critical blow, Wolverine will just heal and keep fighting. Combat skill. While Wolverine is no slouch in hand-to-hand combat, Batman is arguably the more skilled fighter. Batman's mastery of martial arts and his ability to predict an opponent's moves make him a formidable opponent. However, Wolverine's fighting skill, combined with his animal-like instincts, means he can still hold his own. Gadgets and weapons. Batman's arsenal is where he might gain some ground. His gadgets and explosives have taken down superhumans before, and his utility belt gives him a tactical advantage. However, it's unlikely that any of these weapons would be enough to put Wolverine down for good. Wolverine has survived nuclear bombs, disintegration rays, and the strongest punches from characters like the Hulk. Batman's tech just isn't built to take down someone as resilient as Logan. Wolverine's healing factor. This is where Wolverine shines. No matter how much punishment Batman dishes out, Wolverine will heal and come back for more. Batman would need to fight a perfect fight, avoiding Wolverine's attacks and consistently dealing damage to keep him down. But the moment Wolverine lands one hit with his claws, it could be game over for Batman. Final verdict, Wolverine wins. In a random, straight-up fight, Wolverine comes out on top most of the time. His superior physical abilities, combined with his healing factor, make him nearly impossible to beat. Batman may be the more skilled fighter, but he lacks the raw power and durability to keep Wolverine down. Wolverine's claws can slice through anything, and one well-placed hit is enough to turn the tide of the fight. Batman might stand a chance if he had prep time, using his gadgets and tactics to outthink Logan. But in a random encounter, Wolverine's strength, speed, and healing factor will eventually overwhelm even the Dark Knight. The fight wouldn't be close. Wolverine takes the win. What do you think? Could Batman somehow pull off a victory? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more epic battles and superhero showdowns.